Leo never forgets his loyalty card. Coffee shop. Supermarket. Pharmacy. Airline. He scans every single one. Every single time. He has been collecting points for 3 years. He told his friend last week, "I must have enough points for something good by now." He added them all up. 47,000 points across 6 loyalty programs. 3 years of never forgetting to scan. 3 years of feeling like every purchase was earning him something. 47,000 points. Worth approximately $47 in actual redeemable value. $1 per 1,000 points. 3 years, $47. But here is the part that should make you stop. That $47 did not come free. Leo spent significantly more to earn it than it ever gave back. Today we follow the money. And find out exactly how loyalty programs turned Leo's desire to save into one of the most reliable ways to make him spend more. 3 years ago Leo signed up for his first loyalty card. The coffee shop on his route to work. Buy 9 coffees, get the 10th free. Simple. Obvious. Why would anyone not do this? He was going to buy the coffee anyway. The card just made each purchase earn something extra. It felt like the smartest financial decision he had made all year. Within 6 months Leo had loyalty cards for the supermarket, the pharmacy, 2 different airlines, a clothing store, and a petrol station. Every time he signed up for a new one he felt organized. Efficient. Like someone who was quietly winning at being a consumer while everyone else was just spending carelessly. What Leo did not notice was a small change in his behavior that happened gradually over those 3 years. He started choosing where to shop based on which loyalty program he was closest to a reward on. He went slightly out of his way to use the petrol station with his card instead of the closer one. He chose the supermarket with his loyalty program over the cheaper one nearby. He bought things he did not urgently need because he was close to a points milestone and wanted to reach it. The loyalty programs had quietly become the thing organizing Leo's spending decisions. Not his needs. Not his budget. His points balance. Loyalty programs were not invented to reward customers. They were invented to study them. Every time Leo scans his loyalty card, a company learns exactly what he bought. When he bought it. How often he buys it. What he buys it with. How price-sensitive he is. Whether promotions change his behavior. This data is extraordinarily valuable. More valuable than any free coffee Leo will ever receive. The points are not a reward. They are a payment. Companies pay Leo in points for the right to study his spending in detail. And Leo accepts this payment happily because points feel like saving. Even though the points are worth a tiny fraction of the data value Leo provides every time he scans. But the data collection is only half of the loyalty program business model. The other half is behavioral change. Getting Leo to spend more. At the right places. At the right times. In the right amounts. The points are the mechanism that makes Leo willing to change his behavior in ways that benefit the company. Not in ways that benefit Leo. The most expensive moment in Leo's loyalty program experience happens near a milestone. When he is 50 points away from a reward, his brain does something predictable. It starts looking for things to buy that will close the gap. Not things he needs, things that will get him to the milestone. The reward becomes the goal. The spending becomes the path to the goal. And Leo stops asking whether he needs the item and starts asking whether the item will get him to the reward. Companies know exactly when Leo is near a milestone. And they send him notifications at precisely that moment. You are so close to your next reward. Earn double points this weekend. Spend just $20 more to unlock your next tier. Each message engineered to appear when Leo's desire for the reward is highest and his resistance to spending is lowest. Leo once spent $38 on things he did not need at a supermarket specifically to reach a points milestone that gave him a $5 discount on his next shop. He spent $38 to save 5. The loyalty program made this feel like winning. Leo felt smart and organized. He was neither. He was $33 poorer and had a cupboard full of things he bought to reach a number on an app. Let us do what Leo eventually did. Calculate the actual cash value of his loyalty points across all 6 programs. Coffee shop. 8,000 points. Value. $8. 1 free coffee after approximately 40 purchased. Supermarket. 15,000 points. Value. $15. 3 years of weekly shops. Airline. 12,000 points. Value for a flight. He needs 40,000 minimum for a short-haul flight. His 12,000 points are worth approximately $12 in alternative redemptions. Pharmacy. 6,000 points. Value. $6. Petrol station. 4,000 points. Value. $4. Clothing store. 2,000 points. Expired last month. Value. 0. $45. Across 6 programs. 3 years, and 2,000 of those points expired before Leo even knew they had an expiry date. Points expire. Not always obviously. Not always with clear warnings. They expire because an expired point costs the company nothing. A redeemed point costs them something. Expiry is not an oversight. It is a feature. Leo calculated what his loyalty programs actually cost him beyond the spending he would have done anyway. Going out of his way to the loyalty petrol station instead of the closer cheaper one. Over 3 years this extra distance cost him approximately $60 in additional fuel, buying to reach milestones. He identified at least 4 occasions where he spent extra specifically to unlock a reward. Total extra spending. $112. To earn rewards worth $45. Result. Leo spent $112 extra to earn $45 in rewards. He lost $67 across 3 years playing a game that was designed to make him feel like he was winning it. And every time he scanned his card and watched his points go up he felt like he was. That feeling was the product. Not the points. Take out your phone right now. Open your most used loyalty app. Find your points balance. Then find the redemption value. Calculate what those points are actually worth in real money. Not what they feel like. What they are actually worth. I will wait. Drop the number in the comments. What are your loyalty points actually worth in real money? Leo had $45 across 6 programs and 3 years. He wants to know if anyone did better. And if this video just changed how you feel about scanning that loyalty card, subscribe to Mind of Leo. Because there is a trap hiding in every system designed to make you feel like you are winning as a consumer. Leo is finding every single one. Leo did not cancel all his loyalty cards. That would be too simple. And for some programs the math genuinely does work. His supermarket loyalty card gives him real discounts on things he buys every week regardless of points. That one stays. The petrol station card that makes him drive further. Gone. The airline card where he will never reach redemption threshold at his current travel frequency. Gone. The clothing store where the points expired before he could use them. Already gone. Now Leo uses one rule for every loyalty program. He asks whether he would shop there anyway without the card. If yes, the card is fine. If the card is changing where he shops or how much he spends, then the card is costing him more than the points are worth. And any card that costs more than it gives goes in the bin. Not the wallet. He also stopped buying to reach milestones. The milestone exists to make Leo spend. Not to reward him. Every time he feels the pull of a milestone he reminds himself that the $5 reward at the end of it is never worth the $38 it might take to reach it. Milestones are finish lines that cost more than the prize. Loyalty programs are not evil. Some of them genuinely save money when used correctly. But most of them are designed around one insight: that the feeling of earning points is more powerful than the actual value of those points. And as long as Leo feels like he is winning, he will keep scanning. Keep spending. Keep earning numbers that cost him more than they are worth. Subscribe to Mind of Leo. Because next week Leo discovers the trap that lives inside something he does every single time he shops online. Not the products. Not the prices. Something built into the page itself that stops him leaving even when he wants to. You have experienced it. You just did not know it had a name. Leo is about to find out what it is called and why it works so well on him. And drop that number. What are your loyalty points actually worth? Leo had $45. 3 years. 6 programs. Beat him. See you there.